gives you the...
You're welcome. You know, if you ever need anything, I'll be here for you, Jack. That's a promise. Jack.
Yeah.
What did I do?
You didn't slam Julia. And you didn't push.
Oh. Good. Well, then I guess I'd better quit while I'm ahead. Guess I better leave.
I guess.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.
Carly? Hey, you...
Don't you dare laugh.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, Emma, you have to tell me everything. Tell me exactly what they said. Who's the donor? Who matched?
Ooh, no, Dr. Gordon didn't give me any details, sweetheart.
But it has to be a family member. They haven't had time, let alone, I mean, they put out these phone calls. They can't find a match that quickly.
Well, you know, it's the computer age. I mean, they can reach any hospital with a little touch of a button.
Maybe it's a long-lost Snyder that we didn't know about. Maybe, I don't know. I don't care who it is, as long as she's going to be okay.
Yes, she is.
Oh, that's great.
This is the Oasis, the strip club?
We're under new management now. This is now the Oasis Dance Club. You sure you got the right number?
Yeah, I'm sure. Look, I'm trying to find this guy that I know. I was hoping maybe you might be able to help me out.
Okay, maybe, what's this dude's name?
David Stenbeck.
Were you shot? Reed. Reed! Wake up!
No hospital, no hospital.
Reed!
Oh, God. I don't care what you say. I'm calling an ambulance.
As the world turns.
David Stenbeck? What, am I supposed to know him because I don't?
Well, he wouldn't have been there recently. He might have been hanging around the club, I don't know, maybe last summer. Look, maybe somebody else there can help me out.
Well, I was here during that time. But to tell you the truth, honey, most guys don't give their real names when you're sitting in the... Wait a minute, I know this Stenbeck guy.
You do?
Yeah, David Stenbeck was that big lunatic guy running around here kidnapping people. You a friend of his? Because like I told you before, we don't go for any more of that funny business around here. This is a totally legit joint now.
No, I'm not a friend of his. I'm just trying to get some information about him.
Oh. All right. Well, good luck on getting a 411 on him, Slim, but this is not the place, and I am not the one.
Well, maybe somebody else there knows him.
Holden? I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were on the phone.
No, that's okay. Something wrong?
Does this look like a bad news face? It's a good news face, a great news face.
Listen, I gotta go, but thanks for your help.
All right, no problem.
Bye-bye. What's this great news?
We found a bone marrow match for Hope. Our little girl's gonna be okay.
Weird phone call.
Probably just some freak. We get them all the time around here.
So do you want to take a look at these, or are you the type that hates to see photographs of herself?
Hell no. I'll look if they're any good.
Now, I'm not promising that they're good.
Okay, then what are we talking about? Because, you know, we got some high standards around here, and Oh, have mercy. Have mercy, mercy, mercy.
Is that good?
Oh, my God, man, these are beyond good. How did you do this?
Gorgeous in, gorgeous out. I'm serious. The camera doesn't lie. Take a look at this one, okay? You don't just dance, you levitate. That's what I see, and that's what came out.
I can't get over this. They show how I feel when I'm dancing. Nobody's been able to put this on paper before.
You know, looking at these, I would never be able to tell you were injured.
No, you can't tell a thing.
So what kind of an injury was it? It must have been serious. It brought you back from New York.
Yeah, well, it was serious. But like I told you, I did what I had to do, and I put it behind me. I got right back on my dancing feet.
There's our little girl.
Oh, look at that.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Oh, I think she's as happy as we are.
Hi.
Oh, Bob, did you hear the good news we just heard from the hospital?
That's why I'm here. I knew you were taping the plea for donors.
Well, we're in shock. It happened so quickly.
Is it a relative? Is it Emma?
I hope so. I'd do anything for this little baby.
Well, I'm sure Bob doesn't know who it is yet.
As a matter of fact, I do.
You do? Have you contacted them?
Yes, and the donor has agreed to do the transplant.
Do we get to meet this person? Her? Him? Do they have to fly in? When does this happen?
Which question do you want him to answer first?
I need him to answer all those questions.
Yes, you will get to meet the donor. We're going to do the procedure as soon as we can. There's no travel involved because the donor lives here in Oakdale. I knew you'd like that. Yes, no travel.
Guess what? My dentist says this Arm & Hammer gum is working. It's cleaning away dirty plaque.
Gets teeth whiter, too.
You noticed. Whiter teeth and kissable breath. This gum does it all. That's why it's in the toothpaste aisle.
Exactly.
I knew that.
Arm & Hammer gum with baking soda cleans teeth and reduces plaque up to 25% and gets your teeth whiter, too.
This gum does it all.
Everything.
I knew that.
Arm & Hammer gum does it all. No wonder it's in the toothpaste aisle.
Hola.
You can make Taco Bell at home with Taco Bell Home Originals. Hey, let's make some tacos.
You have cable, right?
Play Taco Lotto and you could instantly be one of 100,000 winners. Look for these specially marked packages for a chance to win.
There is a place where the only problems you need to solve involve a swimming pool, a ladder, and 2 Mickey Roonies. And you're cordially invited to visit each and every night by Serta. We make the world's best mattress.
Hey, so what do you think of this Tidy Cats?
Honestly, Stinky, I think it's a gimmick.
But it's specially formulated, see, for multiple cat households.
But you know what that means?
No.
More roommates.
Tidy Cats. Multiple strength for multiple cats.
One of the best kept anti-wrinkle secrets is already in your skin. Coenzyme Q10. And now it's in this jar. New Nivea Visage Q10 Wrinkle Control. It's guaranteed to reduce the look of wrinkles like never before.
You know, I expected more from you, Jack. Now, if your brother were here, I would certainly expect that he would bust a gut laughing before finding out if I'm okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Nothing hurt but my pride. Now, am I dirty?
Oh, come on, in Emma's kitchen.
Would you
please.
just check, please?
All right. You look great. Oh, actually, you got something right here.
Oh, hi, Julia. I got you.
It's not funny.
No, it's not. But it's telling. Julia's got you unglued.
Now, see? There you go. I knew you couldn't go 3 minutes without slamming Julia.
I'm not slamming Julia. I'm slamming you.
Well, that makes all the difference, doesn't it? Do you want something to drink?
Sure. You know, I guess that I can go a little overboard with this bitchiness sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes. Only sometimes. Like today. With Emma. I just can't help it, Jack.
I knew there was something more. What exactly did you say to Emma?
I came with wonderful intentions. I really did. I wanted to talk to her about the wedding plans. But she got all snarky. And of course, you know me, I'm going to get snarky back. And Before you know it, I was insulting her cookies. Are there any cookies?
You know, Carly, not everyone is out to get you.
The ones who are, they sure know which buttons to push. And you have to prepare yourself for when everyone else jumps on the bandwagon, right?
Where'd you learn this stuff?
Pretty much at my stepmother Lee's knees. There's only chocolate chip in here.
Well, touch them all, why don't you? Tell me what happened. What happened with Lee?
Before I even knew that Lee wasn't my real mother, I'd already figured out how to deal with her nastiness, and that was to just get right back at her, you know. So when she said something like, "Your third grade picture makes you look like a horse," well, then I told her that her face breaks mirrors.
He must have been a terror.
I don't know. It sure taught me how to hold my own in nasty fights. But that's a long time ago. And I really don't like it when people use ancient history to moan about the present. I'm sure not going to teach Parker to do that.
Well, from what I understand, kids learn from example.
I guess you're right. What's funny?
No, I just had this image of, well, Parker is going to be saying his first dad-ass to Brad.
No, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, well, maybe you should think of a lot of things before you rush into getting married.
That's actually very good advice, Jack. Why don't you follow that yourself?
Do you hear that, Reed? That's the ambulance. Everything's gonna be okay.
What happened?
He had an asthma attack. He started wheezing. We used his inhaler, but it didn't seem to help.
I'm gonna give him the epi sub-Q. You set up the nebulizer.
Where does blood come from?
He was in a fight. He fell and he cut himself on some glass.
Well, the wound doesn't look serious, but asthma patients have been known to arrest. We gotta get him to the hospital.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you.
You've looked at each one of these sheets 10 times now.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, I met a guy with 6 fingers once.
Oh, come on. Don't even go there. Because this sounds like a filthy limerick, and I've heard them all.
And you want to know what the weird thing about the guy was?
All right. I'll bite. What?
It was easier to talk to him about his 6th finger than it is to talk to you about that night.
Yeah, well, it probably helped that you didn't know Six-Fingered Sam in the biblical sense.
Good point.
So, why don't we just leave Will alone?
Why do we not? Look, I think it was fate that we met that night in the bar. And I think it was fate that we met again. It's like losing a book you're in the middle of. I mean, we have a chance to find out what happened in the last chapter.
Well, look around, honey, because this is all she wrote.
I still don't get it. I mean, why wouldn't you go back to New York after you recovered?
Why even bother? I had my shot.
Why not bother? I mean, it's obvious to me you're like as good as new.
Yeah, well, stuff happened.
What stuff?
Well, after I got hurt, I don't know, I got scared and I lost my spirit, that's all.
You lost your spirit? Come on, who are you trying to kid? I see your spirits in those photographs.
You know what, honey, that's the kind of talk that got me in New York in the first place. I mean, if you keep on rubbing my ego like that, I'm gonna take the first train out of here.
Hey, Denise, do you regret what happened that night? I'm sorry. Look, I'm not trying to upset you. There's something that you should know. That night, in retrospect, that night was one of the most important nights of my life, and I'm not exaggerating. Because I was in a bad place. I was afraid that my mom was gonna die, and I thought that I was gonna make it through unless I took a couple of belts. And suddenly there you were. And you listened to me. Hell, you even pretended to need my advice.
Right, pretended like hell I did.
Denise! Maybe I'm saying this all wrong, but I just don't ever want you to feel bad about what we did.
It's okay.
You helped me out. A lot. Maybe I can help you now. Tell me what's wrong.
So the donor's here in Oakdale? Well, then it must be a family member.
Well, that's the remarkable thing. The donor is not a family member, but I know that she would like to tell you the good news personally.
She?
That's right. It's me. Isn't that wonderful? Oh.
Announcing a new way to see, near and far, the way nature intended. The creator of AccuView, the most prescribed contact lens, is introducing the revolutionary AccuView bifocal contact lens. The first with pupil intelligent design, near and far. Get out of wearing glasses and get into life, both near and far. New AccuView bifocal. It's how you see things. Visit your eye care professional or call us for more information.
Quick Dissolve Maalox contains calcium.
Get more calcium than regular Tums with new Maalox Quick Dissolve Chewable Antacid.
The calcium is an added plus, definitely.
And it dissolves faster than Tums.
I can't improve on that.
Quick Dissolve your heartburn away and get more calcium.
Remember when everything felt new, clean and cool, like the scent of new spring water from Dial, the most trusted antibacterial soap of all. Doesn't that feel better?
Dogs have an uncanny sense of hearing, but they can't tell you if running, climbing, or even walking hurts or makes them stiff. So it's up to you. To help keep your dog active and healthy, ask your veterinarian how Rimadyl has relieved arthritis pain for more than 500,000 dogs. As with other pain relievers in this class, digestive and liver side effects may occur, available by prescription only.
Man, the first time I looked at a picture of me, I was like, wow, Wayne, what happened? I was fat. I lost over 50 pounds on a Slim Fast plan. I finally found something that worked for me. It's easy. It tastes great. Once I lost the weight, my energy skyrocketed right through the roof. It makes you feel good after working out.
23 vitamins and minerals, protein, calcium, fiber, all the balanced nutrition like a healthy meal.
I look at life totally different now.
Slim Fast, every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
Anybody can do it if I can do it.
Spring into a whole new season with Dave. With Julia Roberts, Arsenio Hall, Helen Hunt, Bill Cosby, Kelsey Grammer, and Roseanne.
Dial us up. Thank me later.
Kim is the match?
That's right. It's me, of all people. Oh, I'm just so happy.
Kim, that's so wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm just thrilled. I mean, who would have thought? I thought the biggest and best thing I'd ever give you was that silver baby rattle. Yes.
We have Kim scheduled to go in this afternoon.
This afternoon? Wow, that's fast.
Well, the sooner the better, right?
I'll say.
Hope we'll be fine.
Yes. Oh, I know. Are you sure that you're okay?
Of course. The sooner we get this done, the sooner you're going to be better. You know, I did hear what you said about, the donor being a family member. I hope you're not disappointed. I mean, I consider myself almost family.
Oh, no, almost about it. You are family now. Family. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't know what it is about you. It's something. It's your face. It's the way you say things. You just seem so real. I just want to unload a ton on you.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Hey. Molly, I want you to meet Denise. Denise, this is Molly Conley.
Nice to meet you. Right back at you. Y'all just going back doing what you do, and I'll check you later.
All right. Thanks, Denise.
Wasn't she that lap dancer? How do you know her? Whoa. What, you turning corporate on me all of a sudden? What's up with that?
Oh, I found this back in the office. It was, Gary's.
Oh, well, make sure you disinfect it before you use it.
Actually, it's for you. I thought maybe there might be something in here you could use to find your baby.
Julia and I are in no way, shape, or form anything like you and Brad.
Why? Because you've known each other a few months longer?
Well, there's that. Plus, we get along great.
Is that a fact?
At least we did, before Reed Hamilton showed up. I mean, we didn't have a problem before he came on the scene.
Really? Not even... Really?
Well, I know what you're thinking. But this drug problem, that was just a blip. It had no bearing on the kind of life that Julie and I can have together.
Okay, I see.
Don't patronize me, Carly.
Well, Jack, what do you want? You want no bitchiness or complete honesty? Because I've had a hard time giving one without the other.
Yeah, well, why don't you try?
Okay. I think you're seeing only what you want to see.
Okay. I think you're writing the book on that when it comes to my brother Brad. Because you don't know the first thing about him. Now, I'm not knocking him. But I think maybe you two should give this a little time. I mean, what's a rush?
I'll make a deal with you.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
No, just a fair deal. No tricks, I promise.
Shoot.
I promise to think over everything that you've said about Brad and to really figure out if it's a smart thing to do to get married right now.
Yeah.
But you have to do the same thing.
Okay. Deal.
Julia, what happened?
He had an asthma attack.
There's something here about bleeding.
Yeah, there's a cut on his side.
You know how it happened?
Jack.
What about Jack?
Jack punched Reed, and then he fell and cut himself, and then he had the asthma attack.
See.
Reed?
No.
Reed, everything's gonna be okay. You're in the hospital. Ben's gonna examine you, okay?
No, take it easy, take it easy. I'm just gonna examine you, make sure everything's okay. All right?
I said no.
When your allergies are a nightmare, you need help. You need the power of Zyrtec. Prescription Zyrtec goes to work and lasts 24 hours. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. To learn more, ask your doctor or pharmacist. So when allergies are a nightmare, remember the power of Zyrtec.
It's the Twizzlers Show, featuring the Pullenfield Dancers.
Designed with floss in mind, the Colgate Total Professional Toothbrush has bristles that clean down and around teeth and along the gum line. Colgate Total.
If only snacking weren't just about satisfying your hunger, but your hunger for life. In this spirit, Snackwell's brings you hearty fruit and grain cereal bars with orchard fresh flavors like country fruit medley. Live well, snack well. Wherever introduces non-stick cookware that's safe for use with metal utensils. Thanks to our tough new scratch-resistant non-stick surface. Wherever, where something new is always cooking.
Whatever you drive, save big on great brand name tires during the National Automotive Sale at Sears. Like the BF Goodrich Plus tire for as low as $22.99, including a 50,000-mile tread-wear warranty. And Sears' low price guarantee for tires means we won't be undersold. So hurry in to the National Automotive Sale at Sears. Your smart stop for tires and batteries.
If they were your kids, would you have seen the warning signs? Tonight, how to spot them in our special series, Your Kids, What You Don't Know, on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
The Gar family has a new neighbor.
I made some brownies. Thought you might like some.
She wants their friendship
They were following us?
and their daughter. Now,
We have no idea
idea who she is?
Only a mother's courage can save her child.
We can't wait for the police.
Meredith Baxter in a world premiere movie. Down Will Come Baby, CBS Tuesday. If he's innocent of murder, why did he confess? 48 Hours Thursday.
I'll meet you over at the hospital later, okay?
Where are you going?
I just got some errands to run, that's all.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Our daughter's getting a transplant. What could be better than that?
Holden.
I've been worrying so much lately. It'll be nice to get out of practice for a little while here.
I know that. I'll see you at the hospital. Just...
Okay.
Holden.
Yeah?
Hurry, because I'm gonna miss you. Just
Okay.
hurry.
All right, I'll see you soon.
This isn't like you at all.
What?
To be thinking something and not come right out and say it.
You're right. I just I would like to let you know that I am very grateful for everything that you've done for me over the last few months. I know I've left you to run the station by yourself while I've been watching after Hope.
Honey, listen, don't even think about that. I wanted to do it, you know.
I know, I do know. I don't want you to be the donor.
What?
I'm gonna postpone the transplant until we can find somebody else.
The only thing I need from you right now is to be left alone.
I won't examine you if you don't want me to. Just chill out.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to be examined.
Okay, you've made that perfectly clear. But you also had what appears to have been a major asthma attack. You lost consciousness. You've got a wound that may require stitches. Reed, you need to be examined.
Okay, what do I have to say to get through to you?
Reed, Ben is a great doctor.
Look, I told you that I would be okay. I can take care of myself. I'm fine.
Look, your wound is still bleeding. You're obviously in discomfort. You are not fine.
Julia Lindsay, please call the operator.
That might be important. You should get that.
Look, it can wait, okay? Please let Ben examine you.
Okay, look, I just need a few seconds to get my bearings, okay? Now go ahead and answer your page.
All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. So what's really going on? You're a doctor at Memorial. It doesn't make sense to me that you don't want to be treated here.
It's nothing against you or the hospital. I just...
Dr. Harris, they want you at the clinic, some emergency. I'll look after the patient if you like.
Yeah. Thanks.
Now you owe me an apology. A big one.
You're changing the subject.
Oh, I'm not changing the subject. I'm doing exactly what Denise told me to do. Get back to what I was doing.
Where did you meet Denise?
We met a year ago, and she helped me out.
No. Excuse me, but Andy Dixon needed to be helped out from a lap dancer? Do you think maybe it was something more than that? Like maybe a wild and crazy bachelor party night and maybe Denise jumped out of some cake or something?
Don't go there.
I'm just kidding. It's just I know you, and I know that you take in strays like me, and I would just bet that it was Andy helping the lap dancer out. Oh. Hello? Right now? Okay, all right, I'll be there. I have to get back to work.
Oh, is that right? Well, I gotta stay here until I show Eddie those pictures.
Walk me out?
Sure.
Not one thing in here that'll help me find my baby. Nothing.
I am sorry, Denise. I didn't mean to get your hopes up.
Look, E, I really appreciate you going out of your way to help me. It's nice to be able to trust somebody in this place for once.
Yeah. Well, don't sweat it. Anytime, okay?
Hey, Eddie. Hey, Holden, you checking out the new digs?
Yeah, in a way. Listen, can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah. What, something going on with Georgia?
No, Georgia's fine. This is about David Stenbeck.
Ah, Stenbeck, yeah, I worked for him on the Valletta for a little while before he went nuts and sunk the boat.
Well, I need some information about what happened after that, right before he disappeared.
All right, anything I can do to help, man?
Well, this is gonna sound a little weird, but did anyone ever come in here with a baby?
I never met a dog I didn't like, which is a good thing, considering some of the occupational hazards my friends put me through.
This is mine.
This is Herman.
Ooh, what do we have here?
A tick. That's why I choose Frontline for these guys. Frontline's the best, because it's the only one that protects them from fleas and disease-causing ticks, too. Sorry I kept you waiting, no matter who your best friend happens to be.
For fleas and ticks, veterinarians choose the front line of protection.
Okay, one more time.
Meet Max. He lives for adventure, taming wild animals, sailing the high seas. He's one easygoing guy, all right. Thanks to Carnation Good Start, the routine formula designed to help avoid common feeding problems like fussiness, crying, and gas. Because only Good Start's protein is specially processed into smaller pieces to be extra gentle. And that can leave this tiger feeling real comfortable. Bring out the very best in your baby with Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
So when did you see the light?
I was walking my little princess, and I realized I'd be dumb to stay anywhere but Motel 6. I felt so enlightened. You felt it too, didn't you, my little one?
Smart dog. Call us and see the light for yourself.
Glade Plugins Extra Outlet has the extra outlet built right in. So you can make any room in your home Glade fresh without blocking your outlets. Plugins Extra Outlet, fresh from Glade.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Want to have a better barbecue? Try something new. Bush's barbecue flavor baked beans. Roll that new beautiful bean footage. They're slow simmered in herbs and spices until they're just dripping with authentic barbecue flavor. Only one other soul knows this recipe, and to keep it a secret, he's made a few, well, requests. Anything else, Duke?
A couple of steaks would be nice.
Bush's, our secret family recipe, is baked into every bean. Now in new barbecue flavor.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
CBS this May. The last 4 Jags of the season will blow you away. An arch enemy sets his sights on harm. One JAG Corps officer will have a baby, another will deliver it. And one of these 2 officers will resign on the unforgettable season finale.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
JAG, CBS Tuesday, all new, all May.
Tonight, in an all-new CBS 2 News investigation, find out why fresh fish sold in Southern California's major supermarkets may not be fresh at all. How fresh is your fish? Special assignment, tonight at 11, only on CBS 2 News.
1984, IHOP captured the hearts of millions with the Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity. 1997, IHOP makes headlines again with the Rooty Tooty 2. 1999, a nation swoons over the announcement of the Rooty Tooty Roundup. Their credo, a Rooty Tooty for everyone. 4 breakfasts to choose from. Fruit-topped pancakes, bacon, sausage, and eggs. Starting at just $2.99, only at IHOP. It all begs the question, what's next for IHOP?
Now the hands that tackle the toughest grease are still gentle enough to soothe. Dawn Special Care. So gentle on hands, yet better than any brand on tough grease. Could you use some special care? Dawn takes grease out of your way. And now Dawn dares you to try Dawn Special Care. Tougher than any brand on tough grease, dissolving it without removing the natural oils in your skin. If Dawn doesn't totally dazzle you, we'll buy you your next bottle. Dawn Special Care.
Ray Romano and Patricia Heaton on Hollywood Squares.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Well, I mean, this ain't exactly a nursery school, you know, and I gotta tell you, it definitely wasn't a kid-friendly joint back in the strip club days.
Well, that's why I figured that if David or anyone came in here with a baby, it would stick out. You see, a baby girl was born about 8 months ago. Does that ring a bell? Did anyone ever mention a little girl? Did Anyone ever mention David Stenbeck?
Not that I can recall, but you know, I wasn't here then. You're welcome to ask any of the employees what they think, but I gotta warn you, man, they make a point of staying out of one another's business.
Yeah, I figured it was a long shot. Thanks for your time, all right?
Oh, no problem.
I gotta head to the hospital. See you.
Can I get a soda?
Good, Molly? Nice. Pretty.
Yeah, she's a lot more than that, too. Listen, we got interrupted before. Do you want to continue that talk?
Nah. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Bob? Lily, listen, you can't cancel this.
Yes, I can.
Honey, what if I am Hope's only chance?
No. No, because they said it would take months to find a compatible donor, and they found you right away, so there's got to be somebody else.
Yeah, but I don't know. What if there isn't?
I can't do this. I can't do this one more time. Can't. My mother is sick. She's dying. I'm there by her bedside. That's okay. My daughter needs a transplant, and that's fine. My daughter will get a transplant. I will worry. I'll be by her side. I can handle that one more thing, but I cannot watch my friend, my partner, go through a complicated, painful medical procedure when I know...
Honey, my heart is just fine.
What if it isn't?
Lily, my heart is just fine.
I cannot ask you to do this.
Lily,
I can't. I know this may sound selfish, but my only concern can be for Hope right now.
So you're telling me that you're worried during the procedure if all of your hopes, all of your focus is on your baby and not on me, that something terrible is going to happen to me? Is that it? Oh, I get it. I get it. It's all this running around here in the studio. You've lost your mind. I think you've lost it. Yes. I mean, listen, you're looking at me like I'm some kind of a fragile flower. Don't kid yourself. I am as strong as an Amazon. In fact, you could call me Xena.
See? Oh, I can't believe you're making me laugh.
What,
right
now you're laughing at me. You don't think I'll look good in that skimpy little costume?
Oh, damn good.
Damn skimpy.
Damn right.
Oh. That's better. That's better. My darling girl. That's the way we are, and that's who we are. Two good friends, and one focus to make sure that that precious child of yours feels good again. And when we're at the hospital, I want all of your thoughts to be focused on her, because that's exactly where mine are going to be. You got it?
Got it.
And besides which, do you really think that that highly overprotective doctor husband of mine would have been taking any chances with moi?
You're right. I was delusional.
I
I'm sorry.
told you.
It's a mom thing.
Hope and I are all set to go. Are you ready?
Just a second.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I love you. See you soon. Well, hello. How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. I can't wait to see you in that skimpy Xena costume.
Very funny.
I love you, Kim Hughes.
I love you right back. But you know something? I really don't want everybody making such a big deal out of this thing.
Tough.
I don't think you're gonna need any x-rays or stitches. Shy Reed? After all this time?
The reflex.
You know, I knew you wouldn't want to be checked out. You wouldn't want them to, see your plastic surgery scars, right? That's why I had Dr. Harris,
taken care of and Julia Lindsay paged.
I'm sorry that I got angry with you.
You should be. You wouldn't have gotten out of this without me.
Yes, I would have. But it would have been very difficult. After the way I've treated you, you are an exceptional woman, Rita. Thank you.
I knew you'd realize how important I am to you.
I do realize that. And I missed you. Would you do me one more favor now?
Anything.
I want you to go home to Melinda. Mrs. Corrington's with her, but my little girl misses you. I mean, you're like a mother to her, the only one she's ever known.
Yeah, of course, I'll do that. But first...
Sally, did somebody page me?
Go out that way, go.
Remember, you owe me, and I intend to collect tonight.
Well, no one paged me. Weird.
Well, I'm all patched up and ready to go.
Good.
Julia, about my behavior earlier.
Yeah, you know, Dr. Harris is a very good doctor, and he's a good friend. You acted like you didn't trust either one of us.
I can explain.
And while you're explaining, why didn't you tell me how you got that bullet wound?
On May 4th, when male meets female through email,
Hello.
It's You've Got Mail, the best romantic comedy of the year.
That caviar is a garnish.
Starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. You've Got Mail, coming soon on video and DVD.
Stress stinks. Arid works.
Even under stress, Arid can help stop your worst-smelling sweat. Arid, powerful protection against your worst-smelling sweat.
How do you get healthy hair like this? Hair with this sheen and body? Feed your dog Pedigree with Champion Skin and Coat System in every can and bag.
Pedigree, developed with vets, recommended by top breeders.
It's time to experience a sensuous bath spa right at home. The most powerful compact ever. The easy-to-store Conair Water Jet Spa that transforms your tub into an invigorating experience. The Conair Water Jet Spa.
You're losing it, my friend. Calcium. Every day. 100 milligrams here, 30 there. What can you do? This. New Viactive. This is an amazing calcium source. A soft chocolate chew, just 20 calories. Viactive is sweet and loaded with calcium. Half the daily value in each remarkable chew. You lose it every day? Take Viactive every day. Be sweet to your bones.
It's a great age for running around. It's a great age to jump up and down. It's a great age to smack some balls around. It's a great age for Fisher-Price. And it's a great age for doing some mowing. It's a great age to never stop growing.
Fisher-Price has everything you need to make your backyard a whole lot more fun.
It's a great age for Fisher-Price.
Can I come over tomorrow?
You're accusing me of hiding things from you now?
No, you never mentioned it.
Why should I?
No reason, I guess. Look, if you're ready to go, I'll process your chart and drive you home.
Julia, you've been shot.
Yeah,
Well, it hurts remembering it, doesn't it?
sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
I told you about my patient, that officer who harassed and stalked me. But I left out a part of the story. There was a confrontation. I tried to reach him, and when I couldn't, he shot me. And I thought, no, I knew I was gonna die.
You don't have to
No,
tell
I
me.
have to say this, Julia. Now, that fear and anguish, that's something that I would never confide to a patient.
I'm sorry.
But it's a relief sharing it with a good friend. Don't feel sorry for me. I should have seen that coming and stopped it a lot earlier. There's more to the story. When I came to at the hospital, the man who shot me, he was hovering over me, and I just, I lost it.
Oh my God, we took you back to that. The worst time in your life.
I thought I had control over those feelings about that, but I was wrong. And I owe you an apology, both of you, you and Dr. Harris.
God, you wouldn't even be here if Jack hadn't hit you.
Juliet, you are not responsible for Jack's actions. All right, now your support here, it means so much to me. But you really shouldn't be here. You have a lot to think over before you go home to Jack. I mean, if that is where you're going.
Yeah, I have a lot to think about.
Hey. Who lit your lamp, girlfriend?
Oh, 3 guesses, subtract 2.
Well, I'm guessing it's not your fiancé. Which reminds me, why did I have to hear about this little engagement thing secondhand?
No, I know. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you in person, but it's not even worth celebrating. The important thing is, I was just with Jack.
How did you manage that? I thought he wasn't speaking to you since you've been dumping all over his sweet little bride-to-be.
I don't know. I didn't even see it coming. We were just sitting there over a glass of lemonade, and I withdrew my claws, and we just clicked.
Define clicked.
I think Jack's coming around. He finally realizes that Julia is not Ms. Perfect.
And that's what you say. What does Jack say?
Well, Jack says that Julia is having major problems with her shrink.
Reed Hamilton? What's up with that?
Who cares? The best part is, Jack is actually considering not marrying her.
Ooh, I'm scared of you. Where did you snag this little prize?
No, I didn't snag anything. I just was honest.
Honest? Get out. No, see, now I knew that I was going through a style change, but could it be that both of Oakdale's scheming cousins are turning over new leaves, huh?
Well, let's not go crazy. But it's true that after my precious time with Jack, everything has sort of a rosy glow. Everything just looks so much better.
What about Brad? Is he basking in this rosy glow, or is he out like a light?
I'm still trying to figure out a way to get it. Do you know that I shouldn't even be talking to you?
What?
Brad is blackmailing me, thanks to your paternity switcheroo.
He is?
Oh. Yeah. Oh, he's right. If I don't marry him, he's gonna broadcast that Parker is a Munson.
I guess that kind of ruins your chances with Jack. Unless...
Unless what? No, come on. I'll hear anything.
Well, remember you said once that you'd be willing to give up the $50 million as long as you could hold on to Parker. Would you be willing to give it up for Jack, too?
What do you want to talk to me about?
Still ticked off at me or what?
Why'd I have to meet you here, Holden?
Look, I know I really screwed up as far as you're concerned. But I was just hoping that maybe you could see past this thing long enough to, you know what, never mind. I'm sorry that I'm wasting your time here. And Hope's fine, thanks for asking.
Holden, wait. I'm sorry. Is Hope really okay?
Yeah. In fact, we were just at the hospital for a good reason. Found a bone marrow match.
Really? Hey, that's great news, man. Congratulations.
Thanks. Listen, I know I shouldn't ask you this. I know you're going through a lot of stuff with Julia.
Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about that now, so I might as well help you with your problems. What's up?
I found a lead.
What kind of lead?
It was in David's stuff from the cabin in Indiana where he held the baby hostage. It's a phone number.
For the Oasis? Yeah, I remember checking up on that.
Well, did you happen to make a contact with anybody?
No,
David knew
we never turned up a connection between the two.
I thought it was a long shot. I went there, I asked a few questions, and I didn't come up with anything. All I've got is his phone number, Jack.
Well, the police, the feds, they, you know, when they were searching for David, they went over every shred of evidence. They didn't know David was dead.
They were searching for David, but they weren't searching for a baby. Maybe they missed something.
No, they did miss something, Holden. There's one place nobody checked, and it could be hiding exactly what we're looking for, the one clue the feds didn't have. David's body.
Guess who's gone way beyond pink? Starting now, Oil of Olay moves into vivid color cosmetics. Radiant reds, blazing bronzes, the purest plums. Eyes sparkle, colors glow. Your skin is beautifully cared for. Olay introduces a line of caring cosmetics. They're as good for your skin as they are for your spirit. Oil of Olay Cosmetics. Lasting Olay color that cares.
When I come home from work, I just want to play with Sam, not be a disciplinarian. But he's got this security blanket, and I know it's time he gives it up. He drags it everywhere. By the end of the day, I cringe when I think about what's crawling on it.
Ew. Finally, there's a detergent that does more than clean. It sanitizes. New Tide with bleach, the only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria.
As long as he gets rid of it before he goes to the prom.
Gerber found a way to lock in more of nature's goodness in their fruits and veggies without any added sugar or starch. It's called Nature Lock, for a fresh, picked taste. Taste for yourself. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
If you think one battery's just like another, remember this. When Popular Electronics magazine tested batteries, only one outlasted the others. Energizer was flat out the best. Energizer Advanced Formula. Put to the test, it's simply the best.
Hi, Charlie.
You startled me.
What you cooking?
Nothing.
Hey, those look like Johnsonville brats.
No.
Come on, I know a Johnsonville brat when I see one.
They're not Johnsonville.
They are Johnsonville brats. I love them.
Could you come back tomorrow, please? Oh, please don't do that.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville brats! Johnsonville brats!
Folks can't resist the simply great taste of Johnsonville brats.
I gotta say, I would choose Jack.
Really? You would give up fair winds and all the beautiful clothes and this gorgeous gold necklace, because, you know, I've been eyeing that since you came in here.
Oh, yeah? You like this?
I love it.
Okay. Well, then you take it. It's yours.
Really?
Enjoy
Thank
it.
you. Thanks. You know, I'm really digging this generosity thing. I think you should cultivate this quality, Carly.
I just can't help it, Molly. I haven't been this happy in months.
Happier than flying your own jet to Manhattan?
Oh, yeah.
Happier than insulting the saleswomen who used to point you towards the sales racks?
Yep. If spending money is fun, but it is nothing compared to hearing the sound of the voice of the man you love calling out your name, practically begging you to stand by his side.
I can relate.
I was just about to give up all hope. But for the first time in months, I think I may still have a chance with Jack. This is probably our last shot. I can't give it up.
David made the switch of the babies before he died. He's got to have something on.
Julie and I sure didn't check the body before we buried it. Could be something, Jack.
Okay, grab yourself a shovel. We'll dig up old David, see what he can tell us.
Yes. Is that a good book? Hey, huh? Hey, you. Hold on a minute. What are you doing with Reed Hamilton's child?
What about this one? You think that one would work for the ad?
Yep, and I think that one for the poster.
Absolutely, man. That is hot. You are amazing. Thank you so much, man.
Great. Awesome.
Hey, I'll make you a copy of this one, all right?
Yeah? That'd be great. I'll pay you for it.
No.
No.
Consider it present. You know, one pal for the night.
All right, sure, pal. You got it.
Eddie, I'll be in touch, all right?
See you, man.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Denise, I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah?
Do you know David Stenbeck?
You know, what is up with that guy? That is the second time somebody's asked me about this guy today.
Well, you know Holden Snyder, right?
Yeah, he's Ben's friend, the nice wife and the sick baby. Yeah, what about him?
Well, that's why he was here earlier. He was asking about David Stenbeck and the baby.
Discover well-being in the Healing Garden, where enticing jasmine therapies let sensuality blossom. The Healing Garden. Holistic fragrances for the mind, body, and spirit.
I just want them clean. Oh, Electrosol tabs.
The blue layer breaks down stubborn food stains.
That's neat.
The white layer gently scrubs your dishes till they shine.
Wow, look at this dish.
Electrosol tabs, the next dimension of clean.
So full of life, savors. The refreshing flavor of life.
Remember how everyone rushed out to try the toothpaste that fights cavities, tartar, plaque, gingivitis, and bad breath all day long? Well, get ready for a new mintier stampede. New Colgate Total Fresh Stripe, the brushing that works between brushings.
My joints felt stiff. And then I tried Osteobiflex, a special blend of glucosamine and chondroitin. Over time, it helped renew my life.
Osteobiflex. Repair, rebuild, renew cartilage.
Remember when everything felt new? Clean and cool. Like the scent of new spring water from Dial. The most trusted antibacterial soap of all. Doesn't that feel better?
You're on Love Matters. When Love Matters, I'm here to help. Dave?
Yeah, I'm having this problem with my girlfriend. It's kind of involved.
Diarrhea. Get it, and you want it gone.
You're a really good listener, you know.
He needs
Imodium
AD.
Imodium Advanced. It's even better.
Only Imodium Advanced relieves diarrhea plus cramps and bloating by combining 2 medicines, and it's even faster than Imodium AD.
So was I right to invite my mom along on my honeymoon?
Oh, Dave, absolutely.
Imodium Advanced. Faster relief you can count on.
Tonight, Cosby on the King of Queens, Raymond on Becker. Do not adjust your sets. It's CBS Even More Shameless Crossover Monday.
That is beautiful in so many ways.
After an all-new Cosby, Cos is dropping in on the King of Queens.
Yeah, Tom!
Next, Cosby and Kevin turn up on Raymond.
The kids are here.
They could use a little counter-programming.
Finally, Cosby, Kevin, and Ray are busting in on Becker.
Wonderful. The three amigos.
Catch a night of all-new crossover comedies, CBS Tonight.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather, don't miss our special series, Your Kids, What You Don't Know, later.